Hi, my name is Mike Johnson. I'm taking you on an inside and outside systems tour of a 2015 Toyota Prius plug-in advanced. And I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible, but this is a 2015. I've parked it over the parking spaces so you can see it's glossy and reflective paint. And I'm going to show you a few things about it. I'm offering it with the California Clean Air Access OK DMV issued stickers for this car, and that lets you drive all alone in the carpool lane. Now this is the advanced technology version, which is very, very rare. I've only had 2012s. They're very hard to find because the sticker price on a new 2012 was $42,000 window sticker plus tax. And so, showing you before we go inside a couple things. You got these bumps on the bumper. These are headlamp washers. These are like sprinklers. They pop up and spray water on the headlamps because these are popular in places with a lot of fog and bad weather, snow, things like that. You got the high performance LED headlamps. These are, if you graph how color works on a graph, normal headlights have a big peak in the yellow color spectrum. But these LED headlights have a big broad peak over all colors. So you have a lot brighter light in all the frequencies of color. So you can see much better colors at night and things like that. So if you're old or your vision is less than perfect, which very few people have 20/20, those headlights really help make a big difference. You've got LED daytime running lights and the fog lights. Okay, that's the things up front. But you also have a radar sensor located right here. The forward-mounted radar for the radar adaptive cruise control and radar collision avoidance system. Now, Toyota's trying to put radar collision avoidance on all or most of the new cars coming out. This one has it. Another feature of the advanced is you have the power driver seat. 8-way power with power lumbar. Let me turn my music down because I'm playing music from my phone via Bluetooth wirelessly. I'm going to show you all those features in a minute here. Okay, so when we go on our test drive, I'm going to explain some of the features. This has radar adaptive cruise control, and that's a really big deal. So 2012, they came out with a plug-in advanced, and they came all with radar cruise control, which you can tell if it has it because it has this little button set right here on the right side of the steering wheel. If it doesn't have the adaptive cruise control, this button is not here. And the interesting thing is, these are very rare. So I'm going to drive into the shade so I don't get glare on my camera lens while I'm filming this. But radar adaptive cruise control, you're driving, you turn on the cruise, and you get a symbol that says radar ready. And then if I engage the cruise control, I have to be traveling more than 24 miles an hour to engage the cruise control, which I can't do in this parking lot. Then the radar starts measuring the distance from the cars in front of me. So if you're driving in heavy traffic, a normal car, you could never use cruise control in heavy traffic because you're going to stop and go and stop and go. Radar cruise control is the complete opposite. Radar cruise control works really well in heavy traffic. You're driving in bumper to bumper that's going 25 to 75 and slowing down, speeding up, slowing down, people cutting you off. That's very stressful and frustrating when you're driving in those conditions. A lot of us, millions of people, drive in those conditions every day. Trust me, I know what it's like. It's very stressful, and you have to be constantly paying attention. Okay, with radar cruise control, even if you're in traffic, you set your cruise control, you just turn it on and you push down, cruise control set, and that'll maintain whatever speed you're going. But then you can bump it up and advance it to say request 75 miles an hour. But the radar, forward-looking radar unit is not going to let you go faster than the car in front of you. And it works in fog, in bad visibility, in good visibility with the sun shining in your eyes. I mean, if you're driving to work in the morning and you got the sun shining in your eyes, or driving home and the sun is shining in your eyes, there's a lot of glare, and it's extra stress on you to make sure your driving is safe. But with the radar system, you just set the cruise control, and if there's a vehicle in front of you is closing on you, it's going to instantly react and slow the car to avoid a collision. It doesn't mean you're not going to crash under any circumstance, but it does mean that the chance of you crashing is much less. Now, for 2012, these were $42,000 for the advanced. This is a 2015, so this is the last year they made this version. In 2014, they split it off, so you could get the advanced without the cruise control, radar cruise control, and radar technology package and stuff like that. And they offered it for about $38,250, which was a big drop from $42,000. And then they made it a $1,500 to $1,800 option. So for about $39,000, you could get this version. So that's how much this would have cost new. About $39,000 plus tax would have still be about $42,000 out the door. Okay, but you get other features with it too. So we're going to go on beyond the radar cruise control. These are really important features that I'm pointing out, so I'm trying to be as fast as possible. First of all, I have a head-up display showing on my windshield glass. So if I put my camera in the right angle, you see there's a vehicle speed showing projected right on the windshield glass of my windshield. And right now it says I'm going 0 miles per hour, but I can also change what it says. A big 0 miles per hour or 0 miles per hour, and the fuel economy. And it also shows the navigation information here. So with Navi enabled and HUD enabled, it'll tell me to turn left or turn right. It'll give me navigation instructions projected right there. And you can adjust the brightness, you can turn it off. If it bothers you, you can turn it off. But it's nice because in Prius, the instrument panel is off to the right, but this is dead center in front of the driver, so you can keep your eyes on the road, and it's kind of a safety enhancement. Of all the customers who have bought these from me, and I've had quite a few of them, only the 2012 version though, they're really happy with them. They like them. So anyways, going on, of course, in addition, with this advanced package, you get a much larger touchscreen navigation system. And you see this is showing me live traffic information. On this version, it has XM satellites. So I have green on all the freeways right now, but you'll also get yellow or red. If I zoom far enough out, show the whole LA area, I can change from north orientation to forward orientation. That's forward orientation up, and that's north orientation up. And then it downloads all the freeway data. I'll show you that in a minute. So this is a plug-in hybrid, but you never have to plug it in. I'm going to talk about the gas mileage real quick. This car is showing over an average of 14.2 miles. It's getting 196 miles per gallon with an average speed of 7 miles per hour. And that's not baloney, that's real. That's 196 miles per gallon because this is a dual fuel vehicle. You have to put gas in it and keep gas in it at all times. So if you want to drive to Washington, D.C. and start a protest for whatever might bother you, you can get in the car and buy gas and drive it to Washington, D.C. Or if you're going to take local trips, you can buy gas and drive local. But if you want to take full advantage of the plug-in capability, you can also charge it. Charging is optional, but it's also very beneficial to your gas mileage. So this one I've driven mostly on electric charge only to get that 196 miles per gallon. So I'm using very little gas. Real world expectation of what you might get with this car, maybe about 70 miles per gallon, 80. EPA says 95. It's really a ratio of how much you drive versus how often you charge it. The more you charge it, the shorter trips you take, the less gas you use, and the more electric you can use. Works like that. So that's how that works. I don't want to make the whole video talking about that. I do have the owner's books and manuals in here. The books and manuals are present. Sometimes I can find a window sticker in there. I don't know if it's in there. I'll take a picture of it and include it in my photos. Carpool stickers are right here. Those carpool stickers, again, allow you to drive all alone in the carpool lanes of Southern California without a passenger and without a ticket. Okay, going on to, we've covered the radar cruise control, we covered the power leather seats, which of course is a 2015, so they're very clean. This has a two-tone Softex leather interior. And let's talk about the touchscreen. Now, the governor signed a new law in Southern California, in California, stating, as of January 1, holding your cell phone in the driver's seat becomes illegal. So everybody says, oh, I have navigation on my phone. That's not illegal. Yeah, after January 1, it's illegal to use your phone for navigation or phone or any reason for any purpose when you're driving, unless that phone is mounted solid to the car. If you buy this car, you don't have to worry about the new law because this has a very advanced Bluetooth capability. So if I push, for example, my phone button right here or on the steering wheel, I get my phone dialing pad.